This is the story of our third birth here at the Elephant Safari Park of a little baby girl that we named Risky. This is Nikki, our third expectant mother this year at the Elephant Safari Park. We've been waiting now quite a few weeks for her to get round to giving birth, and it looks like tonight's the night. The back of her is now swelling up as the baby is moving into the delivery area, and we can just see the start of the embryonic sac appearing. Nikki's very calm, doesn't seem to be in any distress whatsoever. She seems to know exactly what's going on. Here we can start to see the main part of the embryonic sac appearing. She's bearing down to try and help it along its way. Yes, it's really starting to come out now. Nikki's just getting herself comfortable. The sac is mostly filled with fluid at the moment. This is purely like a bag of fluid, but here's the baby starting to appear. We can see the hind legs and the tail. Squeezing down, here it comes. And wow, that was very quick. The baby's hit the floor and at this stage isn't moving. Incredible. Nikki very delicately steps over the baby there. She's just looking at the baby and checking it out. And at this stage, the baby appears to be absolutely lifeless. It's not breathing. She's very worried. And here's where nature is going to take its course. What is she going to do? She's kicking it, which would probably be the equivalent to a human slap on a baby's bum. She's very desperate to get it to move, to breathe, to get it to come to life. We've decided to leave her, to let her sort this out for herself, because she seems to know what she's doing. The baby is still as yet not breathing. Trying to put its head up. And there we have it, the first breath from the baby, gasping for air. It's just over 2 minutes since the birth. Quite amazing. She seems quite happy with herself now. Nikki is now checking her out to make sure everything's there. Now Nikki wants her on her feet. She knows that in the wild there will be predators around. And it's very important for her to be up on her feet and standing. As soon as she can stand, as soon as she's safe. Baby's staggering, trying desperately to stand up in this slippery condition she's standing in, but she's up, she's finally up. Now standing, staring out into this new world. And here they are, the first few tentative steps. Shaky, but walking. And Nikki walking with them. All three elephants have had their babies within minutes, very fast, no fuss, no bother, no screaming. Very, very simple. I think elephants know what they're doing and they don't really need a lot of help from us. So that was the third birth here at the Elephant Safari Park this year, and certainly the most dramatic because it's the only one that we've actually caught on film. And after watching that, I can say that raising elephants can certainly be a risky business.
Fishified. Justine said yes. Maybe it's you or the hawk.
Oh 11 in total, I think.
On April 22nd, Rocky destroyed that trust. He did the one thing Randy feared most.
That's great.
Wait, yes, he is. He's bleeding. On April 22nd, Rocky destroyed that trust. He did the one thing Randy feared most.
That's great.
Wait, yes, he is. He's bleeding.
The zoo offers a great way to get an up-close look at the wild. Unfortunately for one man, it's not close enough. Without warning, the animal lover leaps into the bear's den. And now he's getting a look at his life flashing before his eyes. Threatened by an outsider in his habitat, the grizzly attacks with a vengeance. Horrified witnesses throw anything they can to distract the beast. But it has no effect. The man is defenseless to the bear's bone-crushing jaws. And time is running out. Finally, police arrive and tranquilize the huge creature. Nature Boy gets lucky and makes a full recovery.
I'm Jennifer McClendon. My husband is Ryan McClendon. Just moved to Alaska about 2 months ago. We witnessed something spectacular yesterday morning. We were woken by the sounds of crying, and it was kind of a struggling kind of cry. And I jumped out of bed thinking it was my own children. I have a 3-year-old and a 1.5-year-old. And I realized it was coming from outside our bedroom window. So I went, looked out the window, peered down, and saw a rather large grizzly bear attacking a moose calf. It was the calf that we've been seeing all the time. It comes with the mom, and the bear got it this time. The bear had it by the back of the neck. You could see the claw marks on the hindquarters of the moose. The mother moose was nothing really she could do. She was right maybe 50 feet away just watching. The next day, which was today, the 30th, the Alaska Parks and Wildlife came out. They found the carcass, drug it out of the woods, and while they were in the process of doing that, the grizzly came charging out of the brush and tried to attack them. They were able to get out of that situation without harming the sow or the cubs, and everything seems to be resolved for now, as long as people maybe stay out of the woods for a couple of days. But it's an experience we'll never forget.
This is Tilikum. He is the largest male killer whale that we have here right now. He's about 12,000 pounds, about 22 and a half feet long. So we say that's kind of like a school bus full of children. Our youngest killer whale was born about 3.5 weeks ago. And they just released yesterday the official news that it is a boy. So he is the father of the youngest whale that lives here right now. The mother's name is Katina. She is 34. He is 29 years of age.
son was taken away from me.
Your son Chico?
Nemo.
Right, got it.
Somewhere beyond the sea, somewhere waiting for me. No more sailing.
Ooh, that's good.
Hello, Sydney.
Sydney? SpongeBob's coming to video and DVD!
Yo-ho, the sponge is in town.
With 10 episodes that are something to see.
His body is yellow and his pants are brown.
If nautical tales make you get up and dance.
Jerry's a snail, not a hound.
It'll be splitting your sides, it'll be splitting your pants.
Yo-ho, soaking wet, he weighs less than a pound.
Ahoy, mateys! SpongeBob's a-comin' for the first time on video and DVD. It's nautical nonsense and Sponge Buddies. See SpongeBob himself in all his jellyfish and Krabby Patty flippin' glory.
What a great day.
Love that SpongeBob. And his first mate Patrick, full of gleeful angst.
I was one of the beautiful people. Now look at me.
And Sandy Cheeks, shiver me timbers. You don't want to mess with that lassie.
Don't you dare take the name of Texas in vain. You go, Squirrel.
And Squidward, Mr. Krabs, Gary the Snail. It's the whole gang from Bikini Bottom. SpongeBob at his finest, I tell ye. Nautical nonsense and Sponge Buddies. Two must-see rip-roaring epics.
We give it 4 starfish. Never before has a sponge been so absorbing.
Tour Bikini Bottom without putting on a wetsuit.
'Tis 10 splashy episodes of SpongeBob at his swabbiest. Nautical nonsense and Sponge Buddies. Available now on video cassette and DVD. SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob SquarePants.